Welcome back to True to Beat. My name is Salah. It's my brother Dacha. Some of you may have recognized that tune. That is Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles.
A classic.
Classic. Written in 1966, almost 55 years old. That's over half a century.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of years.
That's longer than I've been around.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Cool. Well,
All
that
right.
was awesome. Yeah.
Good song. I think we should start this episode by congratulating a couple folks.
Yeah. So we had the riddle competition yesterday.
Yeah.
So remind us what the riddle was.
What has four wheels and flies?
What has four wheels and flies? The answer we were looking for was a garbage truck.
Garbage.
It's
Or
got
something
four
along
wheels
those lines. Yeah.
and little fly bugs
Yeah.
flying around because it's like smells like garbage. So congratulations to all the people who guessed correctly. So congratulations to Evan, Di, Maddie, and Susan. Susan gave us a especially elaborate response. She said, a green and yellow garbage truck stopping at every house on a 2-lane country road, holding up traffic, and hence why I arrive late to work every third Thursday. That's
That's very specific.
And a correct answer, garbage truck.
So
That's what we're looking
kudos to you.
for. So we also said yesterday we would be awarding this fine piece of pottery to whoever gave us the best witty answer. So we did get another response that was not a garbage truck. That it could be correct.
Yeah.
So Miles, you said a plane. So I can think of a, it's possible to have a plane with four wheels.
Yeah.
Possible to have a plane with four wheels. And it
And
flies.
it flies.
A different kind of fly. Not the bug. The
But
verb.
The verb.
Flying.
Yeah.
To fly. So, congratulations,
to
Miles.
Miles.
This is on its way to you.
We do also have an honorary mention.
That's right.
Also from Di, who said a rubbish lorry. So
That's true. Some places that speak English don't call that thing a garbage truck. They call it a rubbish lorry. A rubbish lorry. So we brought a globe here. And here are some places where they call it a garbage lorry. So here we are.
You might want to lift it up there so everyone can see. Yeah.
Here we are in Exeter, New Hampshire, which is right here. So if you cross the Atlantic Ocean...
Here, we can also bring it closer.
yeah, let's bring it a little closer.
Yeah.
If you cross the Atlantic Ocean...
It's the big blue.
Yep. You get to the United Kingdom, which is over here, which is where Miss Di is from, and which is where they call it a garbage lorry.
A rubbish lorry.
A rubbish lorry. A rubbish lorry.
Yeah.
So, we'll bring this back in a couple minutes, but a little geography for
Absolutely.
everyone. A little geography.
Speaking of geography, not so much geography, but more violin. So now let's talk about...
That has nothing to do with geography.
A little bit.
Nope, not at all. Tell us what you're going to do with
Okay,
violin.
well, anyway. So Morgan, Maddie, and Miles had a question/request for us to discuss a little bit the violin and the fiddle.
That's right.
Because we played a little bit of fiddle music a couple of episodes ago, and we thought that we'd bring that back and also talk a little bit about the differences between the violin and the fiddle. So, oftentimes, people use the word fiddle to refer to, like, a violin. They would say, oh, Dacha, nice fiddle you've got there. And that's sort of a friendly term, like a nickname, if you will.
Yeah.
Like, I call my friends bro or dude. That's the equivalent of calling a violin a fiddle. Mm-hmm. However, there are also some fiddles that are especially made for playing double stops. That's something we talked about a couple episodes ago.
Fiddle music,
right?
Yeah.
Where you play multiple notes at the same time, called a chord or double stop. And what a fiddle does is this piece of wood here that supports the strings, the little piece of metal that you put your fingers on to make the sound. The piece of wood here is actually flatter.
It's called the bridge.
It's called a bridge.
That piece of wood is called the bridge.
It's flatter so that it's easier to hit more of the strings at the same time.
That's true.
So you can play chords with ease.
With ease. Still possible on a regular violin.
Yeah.
Easier on a traditional
Right,
fiddle.
because here, if you're playing the top string, your bow position is like this, almost vertical. You're playing the bottom string, it's almost horizontal. So it's impossible to play the bottom and the top string at the same time just because you can't.
They're in different places.
Yeah.
It's like trying to be here and there at the same time.
Right. But with a fiddle, for example, you'd have the top string something like this, and the bottom string a little bit closer like that, and it's easier.
Easier to go back and forth and play more at the same time.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So-
and the style of music that you play on a fiddle versus on a traditional violin is a little different. Like we talked about the other day, you got fiddle music with lots of chords, based a little bit more on improvisation.
Right.
Um,
Which is when you make it up on the spot.
That's right. Regionally, it has roots in different places. Fiddle music is more, well, I guess it comes from all over the place. It's folk music.
Yeah.
There's
Whereas-
American fiddle. There's fiddles all over the place.
Yeah, yeah.
And whereas traditional violin is used more as a instrument to play traditionally classical music.
Yeah.
Um,
But we're gonna play fiddle music. Anyway.
Everyone should be
Yeah.
creative. You can play whatever you want on any instrument. It's music.
Yeah.
Everyone loves music.
Absolutely. So we're gonna
There's
play.
just a little bit of history. Yeah.
We're gonna play a quick fiddle tune for you all. This is a classic American tune
That's right.
called "Turkey in the Straw." Now we don't know how the turkey got in the straw,
We don't know.
but
Nobody knows.
That's not the point of the piece.
The
point of
turkey's in the
piece-
straw.
Absolutely.
And there's a piece.
That's a
about it.
given. And yes. Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. "Turkey in the Straw," and this is a fiddle tune.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun.
Groovy.
Fiddle music is a good time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome. It's kind of hot in here.
Yeah, yeah. And to complement the fiddle music,
Oh yeah.
we're going to follow it up with a piece of classical music by Beethoven, who's
Yeah.
another famous musician. And so just to contrast that style with this style, this is Minuet in G by Beethoven.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, this is an example of a piece that would be played on a violin as opposed to a fiddle,
Right.
if we're calling those two things different instruments.
And so this piece is called Minuet in G. Dacha, do you want to tell us what a minuet
Yeah.
is?
So minuet is a dance.
A dance.
Lots of music is dance music. Minuet is just an example. And minuets have a very specific sort of form. So minuet is always in three. So it has
So
three
it's in
beats.
three, okay.
Meaning you can count to three over and over again with the music.
Mhm.
And there's actually a particular pattern when you count to three with the minuet.
Right.
And that's that you always put emphasis on the third beat and then the first beat.
The third and the
second
first.
beat is less emphasized. So
Okay.
it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So here we go. Here's Beethoven. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, it makes me want to dance.
It does.
Yeah. So that was played almost 250 years ago in courts
In court.
Very courtly music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One would say courtly.
So yeah, we got Eleanor Rigby from a little over 50 years ago. We got this 250 years ago. As it turns out, this year, 2020, is Beethoven's 250th birthday.
That's true.
And a little fun fact: Beethoven, for a lot of his life, didn't know how old he was. He always thought he was 2 years older than he was because his older brother, Ludwig van Beethoven, same name, had a
Bless me.
birth
thank you.
certificate that just said Ludwig van Beethoven, and his birthday, his birth year, and now that Ludwig van Beethoven had lots of middle names that
he did.
differentiated him from the Ludwig van Beethoven that we just played. However, those middle names did not appear on the birth certificate. So when
This is a great example of when you use hand sanitizer.
that's right, when the Ludwig van
You
Beethoven.
want some hand sanitizer?
Well, I didn't touch my
Little bit,
face.
yeah,
I'm gonna keep
okay.
it away from the violin for now. When the Ludwig van Beethoven saw his brother's birth certificate, he thought it was his because that had his name on it. So he got his
What, in the
his
envelope?
birth year wrong.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure he eventually found out. But that's just a
I-
little fun fact.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I heard
So,
everything he just said.
So anyway, what's next?
Next, it's joke time.
It's joke time,
It's joke time.
it's
It's
joke
joke
time.
time. I'll
Yeah.
say mine.
Okay. How do you stop an astronaut's baby from crying?
I don't know. How do you stop an astronaut's baby from crying?
You rock it.
Oh, I
rock
get it.
You rock it.
I get it because it's a child.
Yeah. Nope, because it's a rocket. That's not the. Can you believe him? Can you believe him? 'Cause a rocket, an astronaut.
No, I
a
got it.
rocket.
I got it.
Okay.
What's next?
Oh, give me a hand sanitizer. It's just my face.
Oh my
Hand
goodness.
sanitizer. That's right. Look, one hand application. Look at that.
Wow.
Cover all the surfaces.
You wish you had this technique,
Yeah. Okay.
and some of you may.
Yeah. All right. Next up. What is a witch's favorite subject in school?
Brewing.
Not a school
No,
subject.
I don't get it.
Unless you had your 8 a.m. brewing class. I don't think so. I don't
Maybe
think so.
only at Hogwarts.
A witch's favorite school subject is spelling. Spelling like a spell.
I get it.
Oh my goodness,
I
dude.
get it.
You're killing
I'm
me,
sorry.
Smalls. You're killing
All
me.
this, yeah. No, okay, I get it. It's funny.
When does a joke become a dad joke?
When a dad says it.
No.
No.
Uh,
Well, maybe.
or when does it become a mom joke?
I don't know.
When the punchline is a parent.
I get it.
Parent,
I get it.
parent.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When does it become a guardian joke? That's what I should have said. How do you make a lemon drop?
Well, probably a lot of sugar and maybe some gelatin. Let it sit overnight. I don't know. How do you make a lemon drop?
No. You just let it fall.
I
Drops,
get it.
drops.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
You know what? That was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Well,
So,
now
now what?
Now it's time for the riddle.
Yeah.
The riddle du jour,
Mhm.
as some may say. The riddle of the day. This riddle's a little bit longer.
It's a long one.
It's
Everyone
a,
listen
it's
up.
a bit of a long
Listen up.
one.
I'm gonna stop talking. So, you can all
So
listen to Saba.
buckle your seatbelts, and let's get on our way. So, a boy was at a carnival, and went to a booth where a man was standing at the booth, and the man said to the boy, "If I write your exact weight on this piece of paper, then you have to give me $50. But if I write the incorrect weight, I owe you $50." You know, the boy looked around. He didn't see any scales anywhere. He didn't see the gimmick. And so he says, "You know what? I agree to that." And 10 seconds later, the boy pays the man $50. How does the man win the bet is the question. And I should clarify, when the man says, "I write your exact weight on this piece of paper," WEIGHT, as in mass, as opposed to wait as in I'm waiting here for a couple minutes.
WAIT.
Yes.
He's talking about how heavy the
yeah.
boy is.
Yes. So
Yeah.
again, there's a boy and a man says, if I write your exact, let's say mass instead of weight, if I write your exact...
If we're being physics, it's weight, not mass.
Okay, well, if I write your exact weight on the piece of paper, I get $50. The man does it correctly, and he earns the $50. How does he do it?
Let us know.
Let us know.
And
in the
we
comment
will
section.
take witty answers. This is
will
a good
take
one for
yeah,
witty
it's
answers.
good.
We'll have
Great
a
one for witty
surprise giveaway
Absolutely.
tomorrow for the witty answer. It's going to be fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
So give us all your witty answers. Remember, you can submit more than one answer. You can try to, go for all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now what?
Well, now, it's a very special segment. The first time we've done this.
Oh,
It's a couple of people's birthdays.
That's
And,
right.
It happens once a year.
Yep.
It's so special.
Hopefully
it's a
it only
birthday.
happens once a year.
Well,
Unless you're born on February 29th.
once every 4 years. 4 years.
Bummer.
But yeah, so this is birthday time with Dacha and Sava. Our first birthday that we're going to celebrate actually happened last Thursday. A friend of ours who's right now living in Spain.
So here we are.
Here we are.
Spain, also across the Atlantic Ocean. Here's us going across the Atlantic Ocean, and you land in Spain right
Yes.
here in Madrid.
And we are
Yeah.
celebrating our friend Marina's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Yes.
Marina.
She went to school with us.
Yep,
And now is living back in Spain.
back in Spain.
And a
Yeah.
second birthday, so special, is our cousin Mariana.
Happy birthday, Mariana.
Happy birthday, Mariana.
Yep,
Living right now in Seattle.
yep. So
Let's
once
bring that
again,
closer.
oh yeah.
Yep.
Here's North America here, and here's Exeter, which is where we are, and then Seattle. You go the other way across the United States, and you land right there in
Yep.
Seattle, state of Washington.
So she's enjoying her birthday with her family,
Yep.
staying safe, and we will wish her a happy birthday from all the way over here. So this is how it's going to work. We're going to play Happy Birthday. You're welcome to sing along. This is Happy Birthday to Marina and Mariana.
That's right.
Yeah.
We'll play it twice. The first time will be for Marina. The second
Okay.
time will be for Mariana.
All right.
Okay. Here we go. Happy birthday, Marina
Happy
and Mariana.
Yeah.
Here we go. Happy birthday,
Happy
guys.
birthday,
Yeah.
happy birthday.
If you got a birthday coming up, or you already had one, or it's today and you forgot to tell us, let us know in the comments.
absolutely.
We'll play happy birthday for you.
Mhm.
We'll celebrate your birthday from a safe distance away. Social
Yeah.
distancing, everyone. Yeah. All right.
Speaking of social distancing, it's time for the safety PSA.
The safety PSA. Everyone's favorite segment,
Yeah.
the safety PSA.
So, I sneezed twice this episode. Not ideal.
Not
But
ideal.
I did put on hand sanitizer, and I made sure to sanitize my elbow and my hands. So I'm trying to stay as safe as possible.
That's right.
If you don't have hand sanitizer accessible, wash your hands with soap and warm water.
Lots of soap.
Lots of soap.
Lots of soap.
Cough and sneeze into your elbow.
That wasn't your elbow. Show it.
This
Right there
is
you
your
go.
elbow.
That's
This
the
is
elbow.
little bit of bend action. Shield yourself from
You
other
really,
people.
you really have to bend at the elbow and the
Yeah.
shoulder for proper
Yeah,
coverage.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Stay not too close to people.
Not too close.
Not too close. Don't be rude, but not too close. Is there anything else I'm missing?
Well, remember, this is just as much about not getting other people's cooties as it is about not giving away your own cooties.
Yeah.
Now is a good time to be greedy. Keep your cooties to yourself.
Uh-huh.
Don't let anyone touch them.
You don't want to be sharing your cooties.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Now what?
A song you can sing when you're washing your hands.
Oh, yeah.
A song you can sing when you're happy. A classic on this channel. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Twinkle.
Twinkle,
Little.
star.
Star. Star. Catch you
Alright.
tomorrow.
Yeah, everyone have a great day.